screw showing us the PlayStation 5, they showed us the PlayStation 5 controller, which looks like it was the PS4 controller having sex with the Xbox One controller and it fused together to give us this piece of shit. It looks like a fucking PS4 controller with a fucking quantum suit going back and collecting Infinity Stones. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm fully aware that I wasn't the first person to come up with that quantum suit joke. Yeah, the memes were already going the day after that controller. So, obviously, the PS5 controller was revealed, and I'm just going to kind of give my thoughts on it. One, I don't particularly like the design. I am one of the ones that think the PlayStation always had the perfect controller. I love the PlayStation controller. This is my PS3 controller. This controller was pretty much the same design of controller for 3 generations. This was pretty much the design for the PS1. Take away the analog sticks, that was the PS1 controller. When they added the DualShock analog sticks to it, then this was pretty much the PS1 control, but with a wire. Then painted black, and it was the PS2 control with a wire. And then here's the PS3 controller. And then somewhere along the line, the PS4 controller, they decided to change it up a little bit. And I think they took the design and improved on it. This is still my favorite controller right now. Despite not even playing PlayStation that much anymore. I mostly play Xbox One now, but the PS4 controller is still my favorite controller. So much so that I actually bought an adapter to use this controller on my Xbox. I think the sticks are fantastic. I think the way my hand sits on it is fantastic. Yes, I hate the stupid light bar, but I love the design of the PS4 controller. Then it looks like with this PS5 controller that they're trying to amplify something. I don't know. It looks bigger. It looks rounder. It looks like my sister when she was born, just 100 pounds lighter. You know, I don't know what they were trying to do. Why is the top half white? Why is the bottom black? I mean, are they trying to go for like this multicolor? I don't know what they're trying to do. What's the console gonna look like? Is it still gonna look like that Toilet Bowl Stadium? I have no idea. I'm not a big fan of the Xbox One controller, despite being a person playing a lot of Xbox lately, mostly because of the backwards compatibility. I like that aspect of it. I don't like this controller. I know a lot of people do. That's fine. Everybody's hands are different. Not everybody's hands are the same. Don't fucking judge me because my hands are different than your hands, okay? I got fat, stubby hands. Do you see these fucking Vienna sausages? Huh? Fuck. But no, I really don't like this controller. I don't like the texture on the back. It makes my hand slip. The fucking analog sticks are so small. I'm just not a big fan of the way this controller is laid out. I just think the way the PS4 controller is, it feels better on my hand. I actually had to upgrade to an Xbox Elite controller just so I can get some fucking thumbsticks. I always liked the PlayStation controller design. Now, the PS5 controller can come out and I might absolutely love it. I might be like, you know what? This looks fantastic. It feels good. I love the way it works. You know, that could all very much happen. I'm just going on strictly pictures here. You know, I might get that controller and it might feel a lot like my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which is another controller I really like. The Pro controller is a much bigger controller than the Xbox controller. It feels more comfortable. That could happen. We could get the PS5 controller and it might be my favorite controller of all time. But just judging on the look, it's such a departure from the previous generations, which I guess you kind of have to do that every now and then. You got to shake things up. I like the fact that they added a create buttons, you know, which is technically the share button. I don't understand why they still have the fucking touchpad. Has anybody ever used this goddamn touchpad? I had the PS4 since launch day, people. Since launch day. I still have the OG PS4 since launch day. And I never used the goddamn touchpad. Why are we bringing back the touchpad? Is that really the one thing you want to keep? The touchpad? Really? Now, a couple things I did find interesting on the new design of the PS5 controller was the fact that the light bar is gone and it's just like a little LED light around the touchpad. I don't know why. Maybe that's to show everybody, hey guys, we got a touchpad. You can use it. Use the touchpad. Please. As you can tell, I really don't like the touchpad. Another cool feature, I don't know which I'm going to use a lot, is the fact that they have a microphone on the bottom of the thing, so you can start to chat with friends without having a headset. I don't know about you, but I don't always like wearing a headset. Sometimes I have headaches, I get migraines, you come home from a hard day's work, you're like, I don't want to talk to nobody, but my friends want to chat, right? I'm playing something, they want to chat. Like, of course they want to chat, right? So you can sit there, and instead of putting headphones on, you can just sit there and you can talk to them. Now, the question is, how well is that going to work? Okay, because my gaming monitor is right here. I don't always play out in the living room. My gaming monitor is right here, so I have to have the sound on to hear the game. So if I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake and my friends chat me going, "Hey Rob, how are you doing?" I'm doing fine. They're like, how's that gonna work, right? Are they gonna hear my game audio? Am I gonna have to lift my controller up to my ears to hear them? Or are they gonna be played through the TV? Is my voice gonna pick up over the game audio? Is the poor bastards who's listening on the other end gonna hear nothing but like, how is that going to work? We don't know how that's going to work yet, so I'm very interested to see how that's going to work. If somehow Sony manages to pull that off, that I can sit there and chat just holding my controller with my screen 2 feet away from me and not be able to hear it on my friend's end of that would be fantastic. But overall, I don't really hate the design of the PS5 controller. I think it's very, very different. It definitely looks like it's the PS4 controller in heart with this extra upgraded armor. It's like it went through a side quest and it just got new armor that got put on top of it, which is interesting. Like I said, I don't understand why we got the touchpad there. The LED light, why even have the LED light? Is it still going to be used for the PlayStation VR? I don't know. I do think the create button and the microphone built in are the two things that I want to see how they work the most. I really want to see a design of the goddamn console at this point. What the hell is the console going to look like? But overall, I'm not too impressed with the design. I don't love it. I don't super hate it. I do think it's, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen it, I was like, what the fuck is this? So I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But anyway, guys, those are my overall thoughts on the PlayStation 5 controller design and its functions. I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the design? What do you think of the controller? How do you think the microphone is going to use? Be sure to leave all those comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.